Hey Sagittarius, what's going on? It's your girl Aquame. I'm here to do a timeless message for you. Okay, we're gonna see what messages come out. You already know it's a general message. Take it how it resonates. Leave the rest for whoever else may need it. If you need a personal reading, look in the description box and you can reach out to me and we'll discuss. I also want you guys to follow my new YouTube channel. It's called Elements of Love Tarot. Okay, and it is dedicated toward collective love readings. So if that's something that interests you, I ask that you join me over there. Subscribe to the channel. Also subscribe over here, okay? But let's get started. Let's see what messages we have. General messages from my Sagittarius. Ooh, right off the top. I like this card. It says the gravity of excellence. And it's giving me like you have the power in your hands. This like the energy is right there. You have it within you. It says, I pursue excellence. I am not paralyzed by perfection, but my excellence is evident in every step. This mindset pulls success to me like gravity. This is giving me like, whoever this is, you are somebody who just, you just have it. Like you have that it factor. Right? People are very gravitated toward you. You tend to be very successful at things that you do, even if it's your first time doing it. You just like naturally have a knack of figuring things out. Excuse me. Right? And people like that about you. It's like, oh wow, like you're reliable in that way. It's like you're a quick thinker. People will come to you because of that, right? And you also don't really like boast about how good you are. You just know that you're good, and you know, it's like my actions explain for itself. I don't have to brag. I like that energy. Sounds like a Sag. Like, y'all are just who y'all are. And if, you know, my swag is there, I can't even do nothing about it. All right. You got Unfinished Symphony, number 10. Okay. That card just gives me this, obviously things that need to be tended to, things that you haven't completed, cycles that you thought were done that are not done, right? Lessons that you may have come back around because you haven't learned the actual lesson of it. Like you have triggers or something coming to kind of put you down, stop you in your tracks. And it's like, why is this particular thing stopping me in my tracks? It's like you need to look at it and actually acknowledge it and get to the bottom of something. Right? To be fair, once you figure this thing out, once you complete the cycle on this business, that's when things become balanced, right? To be fair, she has the egg in one side and the fortune on the other side, and there's wisdom right here. That's that's what keeps the balance, is wisdom. All right. Number 38, and she's very fancy. If you see this dress, this reminds me of how this card is. It's like somebody being very attractive. She's has a crown on her head, lets me know that she's in power. But she's also very, she's dressed in a way where it will grab attention, right? So her fairness is looked upon as like a good thing, right? The way that she judges things is looked upon good. Like somebody would want to be judged by her, if that makes sense. Like getting I don't know, but you know, it's the reason why you want to be judged by that person. Maybe if you feel connected to it in some type of way. All right. Got new life and co-create. Oh man, this is some good energy, my friends. You have a new life and then co-create. So I feel like whatever new life you're starting, it won't be alone. It won't be by yourself. You'll be collaborating with someone else on something. And it's going to balance out those scales, right? This is that unfinished project. It could be something that you have been trying to do on your own, but you couldn't do it on your own. And now there's some other entity, under energy coming into your, you know, into your space to help you to sort things out. With this unfinished business, now you got this Two of Swords with the Seven of Wands. It's like you're fighting a battle but not really solving the problem. So it's like every time something comes up, right, every time this issue comes about, you don't really look at the full picture of it. You make your decisions based off the fact that you just don't want to deal with it, versus actually looking at the issue, really tackling that issue so you can overcome it, right? Because the Seven of Wands is about overcoming battles. Things are coming at you and you're not giving up. All right. You're dealing with the problem head on. And that's what Spirit wants you to do. There's some type of issue that you need to look at head on and deal with it and not hide it, not be blind to the situation no more, right? Like you've made decisions in the past to like kind of be blind to the situation or just let it go and not deal with it, right? Make a choice to not do versus do, right? So it's telling you, also with that 5 of Swords, it's telling you that you have to deal with it. You have to confront it. This is something that's head on in your face and you can no longer hide from it. It's like the veil has been dropped from your eyes and it's opening in your face. So you have to solve the issue. Because if not, it's going to keep triggering. It's going to keep coming up. It's going to keep coming around. It's going to keep being a battle that you have to talk about, that you have to deal with, that you have to sort through. But the moment you like really put the time and energy into overcoming the obstacle, overcoming the problem, overcoming the thing you've been avoiding, then it won't be a problem no more. It won't come around anymore. It won't be something that will be a trigger for you anymore. Right? So, to be fair, let's see. What's balancing out for my Sagittarius? What is happening with to be fair here? Got the 8 of Swords. Oh, wow. Interesting. Wow. And look at the balance here. This is how these cards fall out. The truth and the passion, right? The idea, the growth of something. But it's like this groundbreaking energy, right? Because you waited on something. This is right here. Something you waited for a very long time that you thought you would never get is coming your way. But it's because of the hardships that you had to deal with along the way. That's what makes you think that like it's never going to come to you. But the minute you change your perspective, right, and you change how you're actually taking action on things, that's when you'll see the new perspective. So if you're in your head saying that you cannot do it, that is what you're going to receive, right? This is about karma as well. You're going to receive the karma that it is that you deserve. So if you're thinking about things in a negative light, it will come back to you in a negative light, right? You may feel like you're not able to say what it is that you really want to say. You may not feel like you're strong enough to do something. You may feel like you're not wise enough to really be in, give your opinion on something or whatever the case is. That's a fear that you have, but it's only if you actually come down out of this energy and really take a chance on yourself where you actually see that new perspective, where you actually see that you actually can do something, where you actually see that, okay, wait a minute, the thing I was fearing the most is not actually scary. Like it really isn't. Like I started. You just have to start. You have to come out of this energy of hanging in the negative thought process and move forward into the newness. All right. You have to step into that newness to balance out those scales. The scales won't get balanced if you stop and just hang there in a negative state. If you're not consciously trying to move forward, then what can you do? Right? You're going to stay there in that same problem over and over and over and over without it actually being resolved. But I do feel like that clarity comes to you. I feel like you definitely want to, something comes upon you where you want to do something differently. You want to act upon something you've been thinking about. All right? And yeah, go for it. Go for it. So the new life. Ooh, this is something drastic. You got the Tower card with the new life. Okay. A lot of money. Okay, well, you're going to come into a lot of success. Yes, you are going to come into a lot of success. That's what's coming. That's that new life that's coming towards you. So many, many, many opportunities, many, many changes, many, many times for you to exert your power. Right? And it will be very much shocking. Like that gravity of excellence is almost like it's being called upon you to stand up, to do something, to say something, to take a stance and not just sit there. Right? You can't allow the 10 of Pentacles to be lost. You can't allow the 10 of Pentacles to be forgotten about, to be robbed, to be, it's like the Emperor is fearless. So this Tower comes along. I feel like this is you kicking people out of your life to create the space for the new, right? this Ten of Pentacles that's here is only has room for so much. Like everybody can't get a piece of this Ten of Pentacles, right? And you're taking your piece of this Ten of Pentacles. You're going after what is yours. That's that new life that's right there. You're not afraid to do this. Like, this is a very much like an abrupt beginning for you to go on this path, to start this life, to get this success, to get this achievement, right? And it's going to land you to getting this the legacy that you want. It's like something that you've been working at for a very long time, and there's some type of push that pushes you in a further, more lucrative direction with this thing. Co-create, right? Wow. The creative and the money, right? The stability, the person that's going to do the work, the person that's actually going to put the ideas in, put the heart in, put the emotion in, all of that type of stuff. Two different people working together for the same cause. All right, working together for the same cause. And there's 2 cups here, so the energies of these two working together, whoever it is that you will be working with, whoever, what new experiences that you have, they're gonna bring you a lot of like success. Like, working with this person will be successful. You doing this by yourself will not be as successful, I don't think. But it's like the energy of the two become this emperor, right? So you could be a masculine, it doesn't matter. You could be a feminine, it could be you, whatever the combination of people is. But the two of the success of the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles is going to bring an emperor-like energy into this, right? Is allowing people to rest easy, people having the same ideas, people, coming together for the same cause, right? Something to do with family, something to do with the success of a business, something to do with the approval of something of some sort as well. I'm getting like somebody is wanting some sort of, or waiting for some sort of approval, and they receive that approval, and it's like, okay, whatever that is. It could be like a motherly energy of you getting your blessings from your mother. I'm getting a lot there. But yeah. So let's see. I'm gonna wrap up this message. Get you a self-care card. Self-care. Oop, something we all need. It says to journal, number 29. So somebody needs to write down their thoughts, write down their plans, write down their fears, write down their wants, desires, their needs. They need to just journal. Or journal your dreams. Ooh, this card says pleasure. And looks like she's in love with herself. So somebody needs to create a more pleasurable environment. Somebody could write sex stories, right? But yeah, and then you got rest. But yeah, somebody needs to definitely get some sleep, get some pleasure in their life, and also journal. So there's a lot of different aspects that will help you succeed. And dance, right? Do a little samba, dance your heart out, have fun with life. Make sure you do get rest, right? Make sure you have this is like giving me a balanced state. You take time for yourself to journal. You take time for yourself to please yourself, however that may be. It doesn't have to only be sexual. Take time to have fun with other people. And make sure you get rest and water. Drink water. I need water right now. But anywho, I'm going to end the reading here. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And I'll be back with more. Bye.